All right, class, we just got one more example here. This is example 4. I want to talk to you guys about a chandelier suspended from the ceiling by two chains that are anchored several centimeters apart. One chain is 46 centimeters long and forms an angle of 60 degrees with the ceiling, and the other is 65 centimeters long, and it doesn't actually mention anything about the angle. What angle does the longer chain make, that 65 centimeters, with the ceiling to the nearest degree? Okay, let's label out what we're working with. So we know that this is 46 cm, and we know that this is 60 degrees, and we know that the other one is about 65 centimeters long, and we are trying to figure out the angle here, that angle. Okay, and if you notice, I took my time to find a really nice chandelier. Yeah, apparently it's for really, really rich people. And here we go. This chandelier is a classic example where they're talking about the side view of something that's hanging down, and you end up forming a triangle, and you need to calculate an angle. So I've got the different sides all labeled out, and the angle there. The angle we're trying to look for is right here. So let's give it a label. Let's call it the angle of the chandelier. Let's give it a C. Okay. Then if we're looking for that angle, let's label everything else B. We might as well call this lowercase capital A. This is lowercase a, this is lowercase b over here, and this is lowercase c. But our main concern really is angle C. And if you look at what we're working with, what we have in front of us is a side, an angle, and another side. And this is not a right angle triangle. Why? Because actually there's no indication that it is a right angle triangle, and simply because of that, you can't assume it's a right angle triangle. So sine law or cosine law, and those of you guys who are able to spot it, yes, we do have a matching pair right here and right here. That means we can break out the sine law and see what we got. Okay, so according to the sine law, we got sine b over b is equal to sine c over lowercase c, and we are trying to find capital C, so I'm just going to sub and solve in a moment. And bam! Did you get this? Your substitution phase, we're trying to use the values that was given to us in the question. So that 60 and 65 was very, very valuable. We're going to use that 46 because that's across from the angle C we're looking for. Sub right there, and you just cross multiply, right? Divide out the sine on both sides, or sine inverse on both sides, and 46 sine 60 divided by 65 is 0.6129, rounded to like 4 decimal places is good enough. And the final answer was 37.798 something, and I wrote 37.8, but really we need to round to the nearest degree, and so our final answer should be 38 degrees. Okay, therefore angle C is 38 degrees. Therefore angle C is 38 degrees. Anything else I want to say? Yep, get some practice in with the workbook, page 56, numbers 1 to 6 and 8. Check your answers. Take pictures of your work, post it onto the portfolio. I am keeping track of everybody's work, and that some people are putting in some hard work, so keep that up. We've also got practice questions that I'm assigning to you guys on that IXL site. That's really, really helpful because you could just do everything off of your phone and get the practice that way, get that sort of feedback. It tells you whether you did some things wrong or right and what you should do, and that's a really good tool for learning. And I can also track your progress there too, so I see all that as well. Try the practice quizzes there and all that stuff. Stay tuned because you'll probably see an assignment coming up this week as well, so be prepared for that. All right, talk to you guys later and hope you're doing great. Goodbye.